went in with the new. So I was sent this gorgeous ash blonde wig from a company by the name of WigLogic. How cute is their packaging? So they send you this cute little case for your wig. Inside they also included a little gift goodie bag, and it had like a tangle teaser in there. Or at least I think it's called a tangle teaser. These brushes are super cool for detangling your hair. This wig didn't need to be detangled, but I definitely did try it out and I love it. So thanks for the free gift. Now this is how the wig is stored. You basically have a storage for your wig. So bomb. Thumbs up if you're feeling this beautiful ash blonde. I think it is so gorgeous. WigLogic is a company straight out of Kuwait. How cool is that? If you're interested in purchasing this wig or any of their wigs, I have their WhatsApp information in the description box. Now I'll show you a close-up of the wig. The knots are bleached. In the inside, the cap is machine wefted. You have lace in the back, a comb, and adjustable straps in the back, 3 combs in the front. You get about 3 inches of parting. Now here I am putting the wig on, and we're going to slay this wig. Doesn't look very great on my brown skin to start with, but it also takes a little bit of finesse to get it there. So there I was just cleaning up the lace a little bit. You don't want to cut the lace straight across perfectly, but you can see the exact imperfections of how you cut your lace whenever you have lighter lace like so against your brown skin. But this is what the parting looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and separate some hair that I'm going to use for baby hair. Today we are going to be using the Got to Be Glued method. And it's actually my version of the Got to Be Glued method. I'll talk about that in just a second. But again, we are separating the baby hair. And we're going to go ahead and pin the rest of the hair back so that we can go ahead and Got to Be Glued this hair. So this is about the amount of hair that I want to use to make baby hair. I'm just going to cut it kind of jagged. I like it when the baby hair is different lengths so it's not too blunt. And I kind of like it to be a little bit jagged to kind of make it coarse because my natural hair is coarse, so it kind of mimics a little bit. Now I like to use the black Got to Be Glued. It's called the Got to Be Ultra Glued, and I find that this one works perfect for my hair. Whenever you see girls, especially like on Instagram, and they have their hairlines and they kind of look a little bit flaky or chunky, I don't know really what the word is, but it's probably because they're using the yellow. The black doesn't hold as amazing as the yellow, but it does not make that residue like the yellow. So I prefer the black on any given day. It still has an amazing hold, and the key to it is pretty much I just take a little bit with my fingers and I spread it out evenly along the hairline, and then I go ahead and form my baby hair. The amazing thing about this is that when it dries, it's going to dry down to pretty much hold your lace in place. So if you're going to see throughout the video, no matter what I do to this wig, it's not going to lift. I do also have an elastic band added to the wig, and that's going to help me to make sure that the wig also doesn't lift. But as far as like the stocking cap method and all that with the Got to Be Glued, I find that that is a lot of work, and it pretty much does the same thing. All you have to do is form your baby hair with the lace and make sure you put an even coat on top of your lace that seeps through to your scalp, and when it dries, it's going to do, for me, the exact same thing. And it pretty much works as a bond. Now here I am adding a little bit of powder. I'm going to use an eyeshadow from a Morphe palette that I have, the one that I've been using in my last few videos. And this is just going to make the scalp look like scalp on me. Because it does have ash gray roots, they are very beautiful, but they don't mimic my scalp. My scalp is brown. So this kind of just helps to make it look a little bit more natural. And you guys can already see how this wig is starting to come together. Now, the key to wearing any wig, but especially a blonde wig, is to make it look like it's coming out of your scalp. I think we're on the right track with that powder, and that Got to Be Glued. Now it looks like it's coming out of my scalp. Now we're just going to finesse it a little bit more to make it look flawless. So again, you only get about 2 to 3 inches of parting. So you're pretty much going to watch me finesse the rest of the wig to look super duper amazing. I'm going to take my freeze spray from Got to Be Glued, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to pretty much help to lay down any flyaways and to tame the base of the hair. Can you guys see how amazing that scalp or that lace parting looks? This wig is so beautiful. So I'm going to just use my flat iron to straighten the hair out. It makes a big difference, even though the hair was naturally straight. Just to run your flat iron through it really quickly makes a huge difference. Now, if you have a hot comb, go ahead and hot comb the base of the hair. I don't have mine handy, so I'm just going to use the flat iron to do the same thing. And you see how flawless that left side looks opposed to the right side? The right side looks a little bit more wiggy, and it's because you really want to get to the root or the base of the lace and get it super bone straight. Again, a hot comb, an electric hot comb would be the best option, but I'm just working with what I have, and you guys can see this is coming out amazing. So I decided at this point I was still going to do a center part. A center part always looks amazing when you do that baby hair. And then I decided, you know what, let's flip it over. And with flipping it over, you guys can still see how I have the parting exposed. And it just makes it look more natural and less wiggy. And at this point, you continue the finesse. The sideburns make it look amazing. That parting in the center that peeks through makes it look amazing. The wig itself, let's talk about that. Again, this is a beautiful blonde wig. It does have ash blonde tone to it, and it has like a dark gray root. I absolutely love the way this wig was put together. Very professional, very beautiful. The only thing I will say is that I do wish it had a few more inches of parting, but you guys know if you watch my channel, I'm always looking for at least 4 to 6 inches of parting. Here I decided I wanted the the scalp to look even more realistic. So I just took a larger brush and my foundation powder before I was using an eyeshadow, and that gave me the exact look I was looking for. You also will find that if you are of dark skin and you wear makeup, when you wear blonde wigs, your makeup will get onto the wig and you will be able to see it. So might as well put it exactly where you want it, right? As you can see, it looks super good. So we're going to go ahead and use a little bit of a hairspray. I believe this one is from Way, I believe is how you say it. And it's like a texturizing spray. And it kind of just helps to form that lift I want with that little flip over. And I'm going to use a little bit of my Sebastian shapers to kind of mold and hold everything down, get rid of flyaways. Again, this is all about the finesse. I think next I'm going to do this with some beautiful, really tight curls. You also can see that a half up, half down situation will look super good. The cap itself fit really good. I did also add an elastic band, so if you want to put it into a ponytail, that'll work good. All of the details on this hair and how to purchase are in the description bar. Make sure you check out WigLogic on Instagram. All that is in the description bar. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys see the finesse. I am feeling it. Don't forget to check them out. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, share this video. Let's finesse it with some lipstick. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya.